Alrighty, guys, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to kick off the first of our Cricket Captain 25 adventures. We're going to start a little thing where we follow the England side at least until the end of the Ashes. I know I don't have much of an accent in there somewhere, but I did grow up in Greater Manchester. I now live in Adelaide over in Australia. This series is going to be a fun one. It's three T20s and three ODIs, I'm pretty sure, dotted around New Zealand as a lead up to the Ashes. I know most of this squad won't be headed to the Ashes, but it is a series before it, so I'm counting it either way. So, gone into the first T20 of the three. I'm not going to set them up as a series in game, it just opts for things to happen. For the other team, I have set New Zealand to have the 11 players they played in the first game, plus two very useless bowlers, just people that averaged poorly in T20s last year. So the hope is that they will pick their 11 because I don't believe I can pick their 11 for them. I have to pick 13 players. I don't actually remember who we brought in the squad, so I've just put in R11 along in the order that they would come into bat, although I don't think I'd change much anyway. Decides maybe this top order just move things around a little bit. But either way, Joe Root and Mood are coming with me for the adventure. But yeah, I'll get us into it. Squad is, as you can see here, is it? What's his name? It is Luke. I want to say Liam Wood then, but I don't know what was going on there. Wood and Cast open it. Strong-ish bowling attack, although there's not too much pure bowling in there. Rashid is the forefront of the attack, although he seems to be out of form for this one. With the bat being led by Butler, so Brooke, the relatively newly appointed white ball captain. Um, so we'll see how we go. And here we are with the coin toss as we go with tails on the call, and we've been put into bat. The New Zealand squad is, as you can see here, it turned out I can actually pick them. So I have put them in the order that it said they would have come out. Obviously, this game was rained out in real life. England set about 150 in a not so strong showing. And yeah, then they never actually came out to bat for the second innings. So you'd have thought they'd have managed to chase that one down. It's a very achievable goal, and with the batting lineup, the bowling lineup that England have, it could have been a bit of difficulty. Going to play everything on fours, wickets, and chances. We're going to start off a little bit aggressive with these boys, and hopefully we don't lose wickets as we get that one away for four. And that one's in danger, and he's gone. Salt has to walk for not many. Unfortunate there. Jacob Bethel comes in. Butler's going to continue taking it. 8 off of the first. See how we go. And Bethel walks. This is not the ideal start we wanted. Harry Brook comes to the crease. Hopefully, Brook and Butler can settle down, the old captain and the new. And Butler does not take that advice too seriously as he gets off the mark with a 4. Oh, sorry, not off the mark. He had a few already. Brook, big swing. Not out. Safe. Not great start here from us. Oh, and that's all the way up. Is it going to fall to a fielder? Safe. Brook edging his way around. That is the end of our fielding restrictions. So, Harry Brook, 9 off 12, 31 from 18. Just going to settle into a rhythm with Brook here. Let Butler keep going, but just see if Brookie can hang around a little bit. So here we are at the halfway mark of our opening batting innings. Obviously, Salt and Butler went for not many. Bethel went for not many. Butler and Brook motoring on with 71 for 2, 7.1 and over. It's a little bit slow, but we have enough wickets in hands to really accelerate now. So Butler's going to be pushed up a little bit, and we can just see if we can keep this going. Sandner to Brook. And lifted all the way for 6, the first maximum of our innings. Later in the same over, Butler on 49, not out, gets his single. Joss Butler, I would say captain's innings, but he lost that a little while ago to the man at the other end. Get some records for that one in game. I'm not sure how true that one really is. Um, but yeah, big 50 there from Joss Butler, who is going to continue, but Harry Brook is going to accelerate a little bit as well. Here he is, Bracewell to bowl to that man himself. And he goes big again. One bounce four, I believe. Yes. After gonna maybe look to attack any more spin overs they do throw at me as we edge that one down to point. After this over, any more spin as we get later, although there shouldn't be too much more. And that is whacked. Pick that one off the road. Um, any spin overs we get from now, we really are going to go after. With 6 overs to go and 8 wickets in hand, we do really need to look to accelerate and bump this total right on up. And Brook, that could be a run out. Stupid way to lose your wicket. That's Joss Butler, I think, gone. Oh, goes from 58. You feel bad for him in a certain way, but throwing the wicket away there, still 7.1 and over despite the acceleration. We just got to hope we can really go away. We've decided to attack and only got 2 from the oval thus far. That's going to go for 6 from the over, but it's not enough. Banton is going to try and accelerate us out of this and edged. Oh, Banton, another run out chance. Safe. The very next ball, he misses. And another one in a row. That could be close. Not out. Let's have a look at that one on the replay. Height, maybe? Struck him outside the line. I should not be an umpire for many reasons, and that is one of them. And releases the pressure with a good shot there. Oh, and puts the pressure right back on with that one. A very, let's go with animated over, as we're just going to go hell for leather for the rest of this. Brook closing in on 50. Banton needs to start going big, and that is one hell of a way to start doing that. Very next ball, we're going to look to go big again, and he delivers 12 from it off of 2. I told you we are going to go after spin. It's a risky game, but it is the game we are playing. Goes for 4. This could be a big over by Bracewell to Banton. And he goes big. Do not dish Tom Banton in form a full toss from a spinner. It is going only one place. So far, 22 from the over and a wicket. We're not too fussed about that. It is unfortunate, but not overly bothered as we have under 3 overs to go and a lot of wickets in hand. Gonna see if I can get Brook to take most of the strike here, as he only needs 3 for his 50, and he will bring that one up in style. Can't seem to get it away, and he's gonna have to walk for that one. 50 and not many more as we approach our last couple of overs. Bracewell in the second to last, or maybe even last. I don't actually know what over we're in, which is stupid. But spin this late is always an interesting decision. As Curran walks, Brian Cast comes to the crease. We're going to set a very similar total to what we set in real life here. Unless these two can really get a move on very late in the innings here. That's not how you're going to do it. Cast walks on a golden duck edged to the keeper. Lost a lot of wickets very quickly here as Dawson's to the crease on a hat-trick ball. And play and miss. Can we get one away? We cannot let this over go for just 6. Although it looks like that may just be the case. 2 wickets and a 6 for this over. The very last over is not good enough. With the ball, couple good performances. Kyle Jameson, yes, is the big one there. 2 wickets, 4.75. So 4 overs for 19 and 2 is a very nice score. Bracewell, Santner, nothing from They do have another bowler somewhere. They have a sixth. I've forgotten. Oh, Ravindra. No overs from Ravindra there. Although to be fair, they were bowling quite well, so they didn't need it. We have finished remarkably close to real life here. I think we set 153 for six in real life with no chase offered through rain, although not expecting any rain here today. So we are going to go in and have to defend the low total of 150. I'm going to start off with wood um, and see if we can really put some pressure on here or whether they're going to immediately start to run away with it. And gone, first ball. That'll do by Luke Wood. Bowls Seifert on the very first ball. Ravindra walks in a lot earlier than he'd want. Bryden Carr's going to take our second over, and he gets dispatched early for their first six. Where's that going to land? Oh, dropped. Right, you better tell me who that was. I can't tell off of these player icons. That is extremely unfortunate. And Beth was unlucky to not have a wicket to his name here. And this over is just going to go in the bin because of it. Showed a bit of weakness to spin in the last over to these two, but that looks like that might be fading away pretty quickly, as that's not going to be a good enough ball. 8 from it early. Dawson needs to settle into something as that goes away. Can Dawson settle into a rhythm and stem the flow of runs? And the answer is an emphatic no by Robinson. Bethel is going to come out as we've stolen our over, and we're going to get the ball into the hands of the capable Sam Curran. Him and his brother used to be my absolute favorite, as he makes a instant impact with Robinson having to walk for 27. Ravindra is obviously a very capable player of spin so far, and immediate impact again. The frontline spinner has taken his wicket, caught Bethel. Rashid, I could do with him getting a good few wickets here, and he gets another. That's going to be a walk. Daryl Mitchell has to go back. That could be close. Has Brian Cast got his man? He has. Bracewell walks. Obviously, it's still Ravinder in and around, but just after the halfway point there, you will take 75 for 5. Behind on DLS and behind on their starting run rate. And he gets his man. Middle stump is going flying down. Sam Curran gets the danger man, as you know he would. 6 so far, they're just rotating strike. And he takes out his off peg. Rashid doing his job as we are into the pure bowlers now with Kyle Jamieson. Obviously, I am filming this after the second of our T20s, which England got over the line in. I don't know if I mentioned at the start, but my dad's actually hopped over to New Zealand to support for the 6 matches we are playing out there. And seeing your dad pop on TV constantly sitting with the Barmy boys is always an interesting experience. To Santner facing. Where's that going to land? And taken. Cast so far rewarding the faith put in him. We are down to 2 pure bowlers. And we are 1 wicket away, and Cast is on his hat trick ball. So we are going to watch this just in case. Oh, put a slip in, man. Sense of occasion, none. So Sam Curran to take the boys home. 1 wicket or 18 runs. We'll go ball by ball and watch this one through. Curran to Duffy. Oh, not out, but so close. And we go again to Duffy. That's close. How is he? And he's gone. Curran gets the job done at the death, as he almost always does. And that is a beauty. Bowling on the hips is always risky, but when you're bowling to their number 11 batsman, you do just chuck it on the stumps and trust in the process. As for the top thing here, Stolt gets out early. Butler gets himself run out, although if you want to be technical about it, it probably was Brooks' call. Um, but Butler for 50, Brook for 50, two big lads that needed to step up did. Banton gets 30, good start, and then we obviously were just accelerating at the end there. So he's done what it was asked of him, and then a real end order collapse, which I know I asked a lot of them. Man of the match is Joss Butler for his 58 from 41 that he got himself run out for. And then with the bat, they went 27 and 42 for Ravinder and Robinson. Ravinder being the real anchor of that innings, Robinson with a few early runs. And then a good showing from Kyle Jamieson and Jimmy Neesham. Not too many more runs to speak of. With the ball, Dawson had a shocking over, but I did have the option with the six bowling options to use overs elsewhere once I did see that he was struggling. And Jacob Bethel overperforming with his 8.24 is where we did steal those overs with. And then exceptional performance from Sam Curran, 3.2 overs, 17 runs and 3 wickets. Adil Rashid, as always, 5.25, economical and taking the wickets he needed to. Curran getting the two of the three set batsmen, with Rashid getting the other. And Rashid was taking a few good, high quality wickets. But anyway, that was our first T20I against New Zealand in this series. If you enjoyed, please do like, comment, or subscribe. I appreciate all of the above. And yeah, I will see you very shortly for the second and third of our T20Is.